All right, YouTubes, it is time for our third draft. Let's see, what land did we get? Ooh, a mountain, which is fitting. Mountain Man magic. Let's see how this draft goes. I am very excited. Again, we got to be a part of the old early access streamer event, which was a ton of fun. And really just has me excited to draft this set a lot more. So definitely waiting on this last player so we can get this thing rolling. All right, finally. It finally happened. Okay, Crawling Barrens, not like the worst card. I don't know if it's necessarily pack one, pick one exciting. All of our uncommons are kind of meh, and all of our commons are kind of meh. Synchronized Spellcraft's probably the best one. So I'm just going to take the land because it's the most open pick we can make, and it's... I haven't got to play with it yet, so we might as well try it out. Oh my goodness, how do you not take this? Alright, they took an uncommon, so it must have been maybe like a Roost of Drakes or something. Oh, wow, and the Mace is in this pack too? I mean, we have to take this though, right? Like, there's no way we don't take it. Ooh, Magmatic Channeler, I actually like quite a bit. I mean, a 1/3 for 2 is not bad. The fact that it can become a 4/4 is not terrible, and it can help us not flood out or run into issues there. It's also on color with Zagras, fortunately. So Moss-Pit Skeleton I do like quite a bit. If that red rare wasn't in here, I'd probably look to snag that, just because I do want to stay open, but I'm also happy to just take a really strong card like Moss-Pit Skeleton. And then yeah, if it ends up not working out, great, but at least you've got a pretty strong intro into that color combo. Now we're getting into an interesting decision point, because Brush Fire Elemental is quite good. If you end up in the red-green deck, and you can get multiples of these, you are feeling really good about yourself. So I think I'll take this. Again, like staying open. I kind of want Zagras to work out more than anything. Alright, Roiling Vortex. What do? Being of each player's upkeep deals 1 damage to them. Good looking out. Good looking out enchantment we could play. And then whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent, it deals 5 damage to them. Then we can just say your opponents can't gain life this turn. Ooh, which could definitely shut down some certain decks. If we were playing best of 3, I would definitely take this. But we're not. And I don't know if I want to necessarily take it right now. I think I'm just going to take the Marauding Blight Priest. It's a creature matters, or a party creature type. And I don't know if we're going to necessarily gain life, but we're definitely looking for the old, the Blood Priests, which gain us some life. That could just be a really nice combo for what we're doing. Mind Drain has seemed to be better in this set than I was expecting, and I think Scavenge Blade just kind of works, so let's take that as well. Alright, Cinderclasm, I really wish dealt damage to just our opponent's stuff. Then we got, what is this? Teeter Peak Ambusher, not the best 2-drop in the set, but I think I'm okay taking it here. Do we look to grab some of these white cards? No. Cinderclasm. Cinderclasm is just good to get rid of all the bad things that our opponents are playing. And right now... Yeah, anyway, in this archetype, you really need a lot of good 2 and 3 drops, so that's why I'm going to take the creature there. And then is this... Pack 1 pick? This is not our pack, right? This is not wheeling to us. Synchronized Spellcraft. Either way, take it. Solid removal. Don't mind if we do. We do want to try and get some more Party Matter type creatures. Sure, we'll take a second one. Do I want the Gruul Draws Mucklord though? Nah, I don't think so. I feel like those we can pick up no problem. We're not quite committed to black, but I definitely want to make Zagras work. So, fingers crossed, people. Okay, nice. We're almost like ending up in the white-red deck where we're just grabbing a lot of warriors, but this is just a solid creature. As long as we control another warrior, which we should be able to make happen. We can play that. Alright, cool. Another 2-drop. We will take that. Tormenting Voice. I don't mind playing one of these, especially if we do have the old Magmatic Channeler in our deck. And then 0/3 Defender with Reach could make the cut, I guess, if we're desperate for creatures. Oh, interesting. Now, Iridescent Hornbeetle I like a lot, but I don't feel like that's... I really want to make Zagras work, so I might be forcing it a bit more than I should be. Ooh, a Vanquish the Weak and a Malakir Blood Priest. If we can wheel this thing, I'll be ecstatic. My mouth just clicked really hard right there, or my jaw did. Not important. We'll take Vanquish the Weak because it's removal and we need it. All right, I'm just going to cut the Brush Fire Elemental so we can start focusing in on the black-red game plan. Okay, this is a good sign. Getting a Royal Eruption passed to us means hopefully the person immediately next to us is not in red, and this is probably the best common in the set, which I'll take. And if we can get that Grotog Bugcatcher, I highly doubt it makes its way back to us. But those are the 2 drops we're looking for as much as anything. I just like the artwork too, and the fact that it does it to any target, it's damage to any target. It can be a 7-mana Lava Axe to the face. Not the most efficient thing, but a very effective way to get in for damage. Expedition Skulker actually isn't terrible for us, but I don't know if we're going to really give it Death Touch. I don't like the Akum Hellhound all that much, because it's only good in your starting hand. If you top deck this thing, it feels all kinds of bad. Second Scavenge Blade 2 I don't think is exactly where I want to be, so I'll just take the 2-drop. Ooh, we're seeing more good black cards, but more focused on that life gain life, which we're not really focused on. I think Feed the Swarm though works great for us. More removal, it's a cheap spell. We'll take it. We are at 7 creatures, 7 non-creatures, so again, we need to make sure we get more solid to... Oh my gosh, this late of a Royal Eruption and to Feed the Swarm. Okay, I feel like we're in the right color combo, and I want to take the Royal Eruption. Just because this can go to any target. Feed the Swarm's good, but it also costs us life, so it can be a bit worse of a play. But to have 2 Royal Eruptions feels pretty nice at this point in time. Alright, Kazul's Fury I like quite a bit, and I'm going to take it just because it's a modal card. It gets us access to land if we need it, but also can be that finisher. Thundering Sparkmage is also pretty good though. Coming down as a creature and removal 2 and 1, I like a lot. Both these are very good, but we'll take the modal card just because it is a bit more flexible. Ardent Electromancer is a perfect 3-drop for this deck, as is Fissure Wizard. Ooh, wait, but do we want the Mucklord? How many? Let's take a quick gander at the curve. We do have a lot of 2-drops. We could use a bit more in the 3-drop department. It's not a party creature though, that's why I'm not going to take that 3-drop. Yeah, let's take a combat trick here. No, I lied. We're going to take the Expedition Champion. Ooh, Grotog Bugcatcher wheeled to us. I am so excited about that. Throw the second Scavenge Blade in sideboard. Take Blood Beckoning. Actually, yeah, we'll take the Blood Beckoning. I don't know if I'll actually play either of those. But okay, this pack worked out fairly well for us. 2 Royal Eruptions, some really solid creatures, and our curve is getting there. I suspect we might cut one of these synchronized spellcrafts. Actually, I'm just going to do that now. Another last pick, Tuk Rubble Fort. Sure. Oh man, if this was paper, we'd be happy campers getting the most expensive card in the set. Alright, Blood Chief's Thirst, or another Bugcatcher, or another Malakir Blood Priest. Wow. Wow. Alright, we already have a ton of non-creature spells, and we've got a good amount of removal. This is one of the better ones, but we need 2-drops more than anything. And I think right now I'm happier with a Blood Priest, just because I really like the card. Oh my gosh, Shatterskull Minotaur is perfect as well. Now, if we needed to splash blue, there could be an argument for grabbing the modal land. But yeah, I'm all in on this Shatterskull Minotaur that we should be able to play out for a bit cheaper. Alright, nothing too exciting here for us. Maybe we just splash green, play the Brush Fire Elemental, play Grakmaw. But I think we can find just a solid play here with our Roma Fata Vanguard. Helps us attack in, do fun things. And by fun things, I mean damage to our opponent. What kind of cuts can we look to make, though? This is essentially our deck. I feel like there's some improvements here to be made. We'll look at that here in a second. Another removal potential spell or Black Bloom Rogue, which is just nice. It's a rogue, which helps our other stuff do what it wants to do. It's a modal card too, which I also really like. Then there's Subtle Strike. Not too bad, but I think I'm just happier taking the efficient modal creature. Oh wow, okay, Sneaking Guide. Not bad to get a 1-drop down. That can help just have a super explosive turn. But I think a second Shatterskull Minotaur actually works better for us right now. Because we've got like all party matters type creatures. Ooh, Pack Beast, yes. I think I want that. I guess now pack 3, pick 7's as good a time as any to grab our first 4-drop, so I'm gonna do that and take Scorch Rider. And then, ooh, Block of Perdition's pretty solid. Oh, but a second Grotog Bug Catcher? I feel like we've just got enough 2-drops, and although this is a really solid card, we've got... but we do want more Warriors, don't I? This card's so good. Nah, I gotta take the modal card. It's more flexibility. It can be great. Oh my gosh, here's another Grotog Bug Catcher. Okay. Wow, red was fairly open this draft. There are so many of these Cinderclasms, so I'm glad I didn't take them early because I didn't need them, but I just don't think I need them, period. The only time I'm going to want this is if we run into like a Scuttle Swarm or whatever it is, and they just play a ton of 1/1s out. But we need to get at least one combat trick in here. Then we'll start making some interesting cuts. Another Scorch Rider, don't think we'll play it, but we shall see. Sneaking Guide, maybe we need a 1-drop. And that will do it. Ooh. No Tuk Tuk as our last pick for all 3 packs. Okay, what is our final deck going to be? Okay, so after much deliberation, we're going to cut Sneaking Guide, Scavenge Blade. Oh yeah, we had to get our lands squared away. Got the full art, mountains that we just got, and then our Phyrexian lands from the Jumpstart event. Anyway, we're going to cut those cards, cut 1 Teeter Peak Ambusher, throw him back over here, cut Tormenting Voice, cut Marauding Blight Priest, and then this is our removal we have going on right now. This leaves us at 42, so I've got 15 lands, and then I'm counting essentially these 3 modal cards as getting us to about 17.5 lands, which I don't mind at all, but now we still have to cut 2 other cards. So I'm going to cut Fissure Wizard just because I don't think it's doing much for us. And I'm going to cut 1. Ooh, do I want to cut a Scorch Rider? Because then that puts us to really 16 creatures if I'm counting this as a land. Don't want to do that. I guess we'll just cut the Blood Beckoning as well. So yeah, that'll do it. This will be our deck. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, wait, I lied. Here's the final deck. I'm going to put Sneaking Guide in, and I took out Expedition Skulker because we're hoping for the perfect game plan of turn 1 Sneaking Guide, turn 2 something, turn 3 Ardent Electromancer into a free Shattered Skull Minotaur. That is the dream scenario. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't, but we'll see what happens. All right, now let's get into this gameplay. We're gold ranked. I don't even know what rank we are, but all I know is we are looking to climb. Good to go first. Both color of mana. Turn 2 into turn 3 into free turn 2 play. I'm ready for it. Yeah, this is pretty good because we can go Stonework Pack Beast, turn 2, turn 3 Electromancer, into Blood Priest, which is drain. Ooh, wait, do we go Warrior? Yeah, I want to do that instead. Just kidding. There's Warrior, Wizard, Cleric. Still 3. Then we'll have a full party with Pack Beast. Oh man, do we get greedy and play Blood Priest turn 4? Not the worst idea in the world. Alright, let's do this. Into this. They could also just have some interaction we don't want them to have. We've got it. Look at this ideal start, people. And then next turn we also have removal for whatever they try and do. I don't mind that. Take 4? Please don't remove it. What is their instant speed play? -1/+1? Subtle, whatever it is. Ooh, this feels really good. Like, I didn't think we were going to be super aggro. I guess I should say when this set first came out. But now I'm feeling super aggro. Attack for 7, 8, 9? Yeah, we attack for 9. And then next turn we just play Blood Priest out. And they pretty much lose. We win turn 5. We win turn 4. Okay. See, this is why I just like black-red. And once... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What an ideal start. Alright, opponent goes first. This hand is nowhere near as good. But we still have 3 land. It's just so slow. I just really don't like how slow this hand is. I feel like we have to mulligan it. We need turn 2 plays. Okay, at least there we go. Still got Zagras. Keep around. I'm gonna pitch. Because I guess Magmatic Channeler can help us get stuff. We can play that. You know what? I think I'm just gonna pitch the Channeler. I don't know what to do here. Zagras is like actually the card I'd want to pitch, but it's our. Maybe this is the more responsible play. Put Zagras at the bottom because Magmatic Channeler can make sure we can do stuff. We need to be able to play our lands. And then if we flood out, I'll feel like a big dum-dum. But alright, we're also not on the play this game. Tangled, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, we'll get our damage dealer on the board. And then turn 3. If we get lucky and draw our Ardent Electromancer, that would also feel really good. Reclaim the Wastes. Sure. For 2 basic land cards instead of 1. Okay. Great. Ooh, we are almost able to cast this. Do we care about getting rid of that? No, I think we want to use Vanquish the Weak on something far more important. Oh my gosh, I should have played this down first. So dumb of me. Ooh, but next turn we get to play this thing down. Please don't play a good blocker for this. Or use removal. But we get to, man, a 5/4 haste for 4 mana. This card is so much better than I thought it would be initially, because you're not going to play it in a deck that doesn't have solid party support. Like a 6 mana 5/4 haste, not that exciting. What typically I'm going to assume ends up being a 4 mana spell. Top tier for limited. Ooh, you are a 5/5. Don't like that. Converted mana cost though, we only got to pay 2 damage to get rid of that thing for good. Well, not for good, but at least get rid of it and then get in for all kinds of good damages. Do we want to discard a card, exile 2? Kind of do. I want to discard this and see what we come up with. Oh man, we can't play you. We can't play either of these. I was hoping to really hit a 2-drop. That's kind of a bummer. We could have slapped down our second Shatterskull Minotaur the following turn. Now I'm going to draw another land. Disappointed. But I guess we can just Vanquish the Weak, whatever they play. Another kicked card, unfortunately. Yup. Alright, this lets us make them discard something. But we also need to start getting in for damage. Warrior. So this is only going to be able to attack for 3, which means we're essentially just trading away for that. I don't love that at all. Oh, we can't even hit that anymore, though. Tisk. We could just make them discard a card. Or we try and get this up to a 4/4. We're 2 cards away from that. Let's do this. Let's try and find something. Yeah, we can play you. Sure. Clap you down. I feel like I'm not playing this game very well, I'm gonna be honest. Their mana ramp definitely helped them get to bigger blockers sooner, as well as the speed on the draw, and I did not account for that appropriately. Let's just see. If they end up just kicking this, though... Okay. I hope they attack. Because I'm fine trading life. I feel like we can still win a race here if they're only going to be playing 1 spell a turn. This is kind of annoying to deal with, though. Our combat trick. That's what we need to get. Our nice combat trick would be really helpful here. Yeah, they're like, oh, do you want to trade this for that? I don't. I want to race. Alright, land is not what we were looking for there. Let's try this again. 2 creatures. Now we'll take you. Hmm. See, but now I'm just wishing I had played a land. So if I could play this and then Vanquish the Weak, even their smaller thing, that'd be pretty nice. And if we swing with this, we don't even know what they could still have in their hand. That's the problem. There's your problem. Yeah, I think we just get really aggressive, and then maybe we can draw something like the old Combat Trick or Malakir Blood Priest, just something that helps us keep getting in for enough lethal damage. Now we're taking potentially 9 next turn. They could have a Combat Trick. Alright, good. At least get rid of that. Sure, we got them down to 12, which means we're winning, obviously. Yeah, unfortunately, Vanquish the Weak, which hits like 75% of all creatures, doesn't hit these annoying kicked guys. Ooh, that is wowsy, wow. Okay, the old Nissa, just casual Nissa, and that's almost lethal. But they can't attack because what could we do? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not completely out of it. Oh, that was silly of them. They could have played that and gained a life. Alright, we're down to 4. I don't love it. Now, if we draw our Combat Trick, no, there's no 1 mana card that gets us there. And this is a problem. Okay, so I think what we should do is attack with one thing. We're gonna have to chump block as well. So we attack with you. Say next. Lay this down. And end the turn. Okay. Now, game plan is, again, we're just trying to find Combat Trick or a Royal. Whatever the Erupting Royal is, our red removal thing, that would be a really nice pickup as well. Yeah, I think I'm happy to trade both of these away, assuming they don't have Combat Tricks, and then I'm guessing they could get one of those back in their hand. But this to me feels like kind of our best bet. Thankfully we don't die to the trample. Okay, that's a good card. Man, our Vanquish the Weak is doing nothing. I was so excited about this card, and now I'm not quite. Let's draw in hand with 2/1 counters on it. Yeah. Oh, it's from the graveyard? Hand or graveyard. Yeah, we're so done. This is ruining us. What am I? I'm sitting here with this false hope that we even have a chance. Psych. Alright, I'm just going to draw something and then probably scoop and say good game. They had a pretty, I mean, we had a really good ideal game 1. This was a pretty ideal game for them. Because now seeing what they have going, I don't know if they actually could have lost this game. Ooh, there's our Malakir Blood Priest. These don't have trample, but I'm assuming that doesn't really matter. I guess sure, I'll let them just take this next turn. Yeah, I guess Nissa, who would have thunk that a mythic rare planeswalker is good and limited? Turns out it's pretty good, and I have no idea why this person is not just attacking and saying, go. Oh, Valagade Recovery. That's why that card's so good. Because it gets you anything you want, or in the early game you're like, you know what, just be a land for me. Can do. Boom, just gave their things trample. Good game. Okay. Yeah, now I get it. You got it. You got it, mi amigo. GG. Okay, we go first, but we don't get to... Actually, can we keep this with 2 lands? We keep this as a black land, play it turn 1. Turn 2... We've got warrior, we've got cleric, we've got wizard. Actually, I think we can make this work. If we hit a land by turn 3, I think we can be okay. And if we don't, Magmatic Channeler can help us just discard a spell that we have to find a land. So we should be okay with this. It's a bit of a greedy keep, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready to regret my decision. All right, not anywhere near, but that's a great discard card for Magmatic Channeler. And then next turn we can go Bug Catcher, draw a land, play Shatterskull Minotaur. Oh, you're killing me. Okay, let's do this. Discard that. Okay, nice. We actually could grab this. We do need a second red, though, for Shatterskull at some point. So instead of being greedy, take that and then play out. Actually, no, we'll take out that Rotok because it can start attacking. And then next turn, once we get our 4th land, which, oh yeah, so we could definitely play this next turn still. Uh-oh, we're up against the cleric deck. Oh, you're gonna let us draw a card? You are so nice. You so helpful. Okay, play this down. Attack. Don't really want to attack with our 1/3. I don't think it'll become a 4/4 very often, but getting to hit for 5 here feels pretty good. Getting to hit for 8 is even better, because then next turn we're definitely blowing something of theirs up. Awesome. Grant, that's only a wizard. Yeah, you don't see many white wizards. But I was wondering, like, if they had cleric synergies or something, I'd feel even better about getting this off the board. But white also cares about party quite a bit too, so just keeping stuff off their board feels good right now. Oh, there's a problem card. They are definitely planning to gain some life. Oh, what a draw. What a draw. Destroy that. Goodbye. Please take damage. Go to 7. Then they'll take another 3 from this. Even play this kick next turn if we hit a land and just run them over that way. Man, this deck on the play, being able to curve out even remotely consistently, being able to even remotely curve out is how I should say it, feels so good. Hey, give nothing indestructible. That's always a strong consideration. All right, let's do this and discard you. Yeah, we'll discard you. Oh, no land. Oh, but we do find removal. And that's all she wrote, folks. Man, 2 quick wins. Quick wins. And a loss that we won't talk about. Alright, opponent goes first. Sad day. But this hand isn't... No, it's also just really slow. I don't like not having 2-drops, especially when most of our deck is 2-drops. I like having 2-drops. I don't like not having the mana for them, but we gotta do what we gotta do. We also need red land. This is just not shaping up great. Oh, we got our ideal 3-drop too. Please, deck. Please, red land. Guess we play the Blood Priest for sad amounts of value. Disappointed. C4 Stalker. Good target. Thank you, deck. This is nice. And now we can get rid of you. That worked out quite well. Okay, now next turn we got pump spells and more removal. Okay, well that was awkward. They bubble snared our thing. We played Goma, got him for some damage, but right now it feels like we're pretty far behind somehow. Maybe not. I'm really not sure what they're doing. Got combat tricks and removal, so I guess we just keep attacking and wait for them to play something that ruins everything. actually not bad because it should, yeah, vanquish the weak. Please go away. That's not too bad for us. Now we can play this. And then next turn, if we hit land again, they gotta play something. And our combat trick, I mean, we pretty much have lethal unless they play multiple creatures or do something really bad. That's actually not that big of a deal. Because now we just hit here. We're down to 4, and it's not game. Oh wait, that can't block. Oh my gosh. This deck, black, red, feels great. Just, wow. I'm making this face because I just realized I forgot to hit start record. And I am so sad because this game was awesome. Quick recap, because that's what a draft video is all about. As you can see, I played lands. They also played lands. They were blue-black mill. And they came out swinging quick. I was able to bounce, and they gave me the good game early. And they forgot. Hold on. Wait. I'm so mad I did not hit record. Oh my goodness. All right. My first play of the game was Crawling Barrens. Then we both played some creatures. We traded back and forth. And then he comes in with the early oops, or early good game, because he flashes in his flying rogue, gives this thing death touch, and I'm at 4, and I have no blockers. So he's got a 2-1 flyer and a 2-2 on the ground. He sends them at me, forgetting that I have Crawling Barrens up. Make it into a creature, I block, I swing back the next turn for lethal exactly, and laugh. As he then throws up the oops, didn't mean to throw a good game out there early. The fact that I did not capture that is going to haunt me for minutes, potentially hours. I'm genuinely sad that I didn't get that. You could just feel he was so excited to be like, as soon as I attacked, for him to be like, oh, flashing my creature, look at this, I got lethal on board, good game. And then we just smashed him right back. It was fantastic. I digress. We're doing good. This deck is feeling great. Happy with everything that's happening so far. Okay, we get to go turn 3 Black Bloom Rogue. We can hit our 4th land. Shatterskull Minotaur's coming down. Also, us being on the play. Bueno. Okay, we'll let that stick around for a little bit. I don't think we need to vanquish the weak at right now. Rather just add to our board. Now, if they somehow can get 3 counters on it, that'll make me kind of sad. But I'm hoping we hit a land, we can play land, play this, and get real aggro. And then the following turn, have 2 spells available to us. And then we might even just have the game closed down from there. Yeah, that's fine. Swing, batter. Don't play anything else. Yeah, you can play something else. Ooh, but we found Zagras. This deck was made specifically to play Zagras, and we've yet to play him this entire time, but now he's here, and I'm very excited. All right, so there's 16. Do we add to our board again? We have Warrior. Yeah, because then we can definitely play Shatterskull Minotaur and Zagras next turn. That is very exciting. Go party. Ooh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this game. Don't you dare Royal Eruption something. Well, Royal Eruption's a sorcery, so they couldn't. I like this sleeve, though. Okay, do nothing. Say nothing. In the little pre-release we did with our friends here, my buddy Bruce opened up 2 Zagras in his pre-release kit. I don't know if you're aware, but this card's already bonkers, and to have 2 of them in a 40-card deck is kind of dumb. Is this a war? Okay, I was like, oh my goodness. No aura effect. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I feel like we just have to vanquish the weak on this thing. But I kind of want to make sure we get in for damage first. So we'll do this. They don't block. Just blow that up. They take 3. And actually, do I want to discard this to try and find a land? No, that doesn't make sense. That's not needed. Especially if we hit our 4th land, it'll be good to use. Ugh. But if they kill one of our creatures this turn, I'm going to be real sad. Because then we can't play anything unless we hit a land. I guess we could combat trick. But we are slapping down Zagras next turn. Wow. Okay, sure. 2/4/4s. And I'm not going to block here because Zagras gives all other creatures Death Touch. Other creatures you control have Death Touch. That's so stupid good. So stupid good. Alright, there's that. Don't mind if we do. Now we've got one blocker. And yeah, we're feeling good. Don't you dare. Is there instant speed removal for this right now? They only have one creature type, so Party Tactics only hits for 2. Alright. So they're essentially... I thought this was a Royal Eruption at first when I drew it too, like 2 turns ago. But they're... Oh no! No! But they can't really attack here. But they can attack with 1. Full send. Just attack. Just full send. Oh, that's a mistake. Is it though? Nah, you're fine. Nah, bro, you're fine. There you go. Yeah, yep, we win. Okay. Thanks for the win. GG. I could throw out the good game, but I'm not going to because I'd be very BM. Alright, all attack. Give this +3/+2. Sure, we'll keep that there. But it doesn't matter because they can't block it. So close. Yet so far. Menace. 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 Yep, shouldn't have attacked. Could not have attacked. Ooh, we won the aggro game plan. We start off with 3 land in our hand, right? And did not draw another. But this is why it's so good to have enough 2 and 3 drops. Because you gotta be able to just keep playing stuff. Normally I'd be super salty because I'd be like, how did I not get a 4th land? But fortunately, I drafted a better deck this time. And we're at 5 wins. Just cruising right along. Oh my goodness. I'm still so salty I did not record that last game. It was so good. It was so good. And I had a really boneheaded play. Let me tell you about it. Since we don't have one gameplay worth of footage, they played the 6/6 artifact golem that can't attack or block unless you have 8 cards in your graveyard, and they had their gold uncommon rogue. I have 6 cards in my graveyard, so I'm like, oh, the next time they attack me with it, their stupid big artifact is now able to attack and block. So I need to kill it. The only way I can kill it is by flinging my own creature at it. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. But by flinging my own creature at it, I've now put 2 cards in the graveyard, which then makes it able to attack or block. So I just sat there and was like, I am good at this game. Alright, we are going to play this because we need to be able to make sure we have a red land for turn 2, and that's the only way we're going to get there. Guaranteed. Now we could have drawn something. That would have been really good, but we didn't, and that's okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, let's first attack. I highly doubt they block. And then let's make them discard one of their big bomby cards in their hand, like Spoils of Adventure. Yeah. No, you don't get to keep that card. That card goes away. Yep, there's 2. Alright, next turn, we've basically just got 2 removal at the ready. Ooh, okay. Wow, they are all in on this party game plan, and I don't mind it. Nah, let's just get rid of the one that we know is going to be a problem. Yep. Hexproof for indestructible, indestructible. There you go. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate, but they've just got a lot of their good cards in their hand right now, and we are going to take care of it, so don't you worry. We'll get there. I hope. We go 2 bug catchers and then feed the swarm this thing. Right now they've got warrior, cleric, there's wizard. Thankfully bird is not one of the creature types. We need an answer. Well, I guess Synchronized Spellcraft can be the answer for that. So I think... Or do we just slap down a 4-3 that can block everything but the 3-3? Yeah, I'm curious what the best thought is here. Because we can add to the board and remove their 3-3 and call it a day. I think that's also better, because then if they do end up playing some type of interaction, it's going to limit the amount of damage we take. I think that was the better play versus playing out Scorch Rider. Because if they have some type of interaction and they bounce that, and then we just take a ton of damage and then have to remove it the following turn, that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Yep, that's a thing. We need to hit a land. Yes, we did. So now we'll take care of that. And then we can't really get aggressive here, though, because we're at 12, and they're gonna play Tazim Raptor and then probably something else. How do we fall behind this game? What was it that made us fall so... Why do I feel so far behind right now? So haven't we just 1-for-1 them the whole time? Did they draw a card that I'm just not remembering? I think it's... Oh, it must be Squad Commander giving them these tokens. That'll help you out. Sure. Can't really afford to take 2 here. Wait, did I see them? I saw this card in their hand, didn't I? Was I just too caught up in my own thing that I wasn't paying attention? That has been known to happen. And then we'll play this. And then sure, we'll attack. Because now we either get rid of this thing, finally, sure. Okay, that was really dumb of me to block that. What? I was too caught up just rambling about my situation instead of paying attention. Alright, no landfall trigger. Yeah, see, that's what I was waiting. Like, if they have that, and then I'm trying to get all cheeky with what's going on, that's no bueno. I just want to do this now, then, and find a spell. Sure, we'll keep that on top. That's actually really good. 3 and 5. That's 8. If they whiff and they start hitting some lands, we could be in business. Whiff. Whiff, 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 whiff. Alright. Ooh, that's not a whiff. For some reason I saw this highlight and I'm like, did they really just target that? Okay, well at least we can do this still. And play this out. And attack with it. Ooh, they take it! Alright. Alrighty then. They top deck like into the Royal. That would just be fantastic for them. Why do you keep touching? Oh, they're like, alright, this blocks this, I attack here. Great, great, great. So far though, because what's the plan? They attack for 2 in the air. We attack, they block with a token. We have to trade this. Yeah, I mean, we have to trade this, don't we? No way of going down to 1 with them having 3 creatures on the board. Classic. Classic. Oh, can't attack. Oh, into the Royal. Royal Eruption. Not into the Royal. Royal Eruption. Does that get us there? I don't think I have enough mana to kick it, though. You should absolutely just attack with everything. You win! If you just attack with everything, you win. Maybe they don't know that. Maybe they think I have instant speed removal or something. Alright, we lose. Oh, if we drew our fling. No, this is our fling. Oh, sad day. Our fling right there, our win. Give me that Tazim Raptor. Let me bounce this to my hand. How hilarious would that be? If we could actually win with the fling. Yup. I somehow had a way to block their flyer too. And that Nahiri's Binding was actually real good too. Because a 4-3 on this board was pretty solid. Nice. I got to wipe their entire board, except for their one attacker, but I'm just going to play it tapped, because I can. Because I can. Ooh, nice. Okay, they had what they needed. They were alright. Bummer. Bummer. Alright, good game, though. On to the next one. That's what I'm going to start saying. Even when I lose, no matter how salty I may want to be, I'm just going to be like, yeah, whatever. On to the next one. No reason to get upset or bummed out or whatever. If we get Zagras back, though, he's a lot of fun to play. And the fact, I just don't understand. 4/4 Flying Haste, okay? Starts at 6 mana. 4/4 Flying Haste. Gives all other creatures Death Touch. That's pretty good. But his cost also gets discounted by the party mechanic. Okay. Oh, and if any of your creatures ever deal damage to a Planeswalker, then that Planeswalker dies too. You don't need to give cards 5 different abilities. Unless I get to draw them in a draft and play them. Then, by all means, let it ride. Totally fine with it. It's so good. And it's only a rare. I guess, like, I'm glad it's not a mythic. But when you hear a card having all those abilities, feels like it could be a mythic, right? Am I right there? Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I just rambling? Well, I'm obviously rambling. Okay. All right, we're playing all these platinum people. That's fine, dude. I don't care. I don't care what rank you are. I wish they just hid the rank, and then no one would care. Oh, man, are we not? I want to do the ideal. 1, 2, into 3, into Shatterskull Minotaur. And we're actually 1 creature away from it. If the 3-drop here was our 1-drop, then we would be set. But we're not. Ooh. Although we could, and we may need to go Expedition Champion turn 3. Turn 4, Ardent Electromancer into free Shatterskull Minotaur. So we still have a pretty good situation going here. But we have to layer these together because this is the only way we're getting multiple red for the Shatterskull Minotaur. Our opponent, Mr. Bird, that's red. If we win this game, though, and we go for the 7 wins, I want to play a blue-green deck. I just want to, because in M21, I think there was like 3 drafts that I didn't get to 7 wins because I ran into some buzzsaw of a blue-green deck, and that was often... It was impressive, like, how good their decks were and how good their plays were in that game, but I want to get to 7 wins. I also want my opponent to just do something, or just kind of hang out. There you go. You did it. Proud of you. They had to hit that mulligan, though. Mulligans are tough. They're not as tough when you're on the draw, though. When you're on the play, it's just... It feels... Oh, my Zagras. Hello, my BFF. If they don't interact with our board, they're going to be hurting. Don't play anything. Attack Beast, that's fine. Definitely attack into that. Because I don't imagine they're going to want to block. If they do, though, I'd be pretty sad. Yeah, you don't want to block. You don't want to block. Alright, please do not play Swamp Vanquish the Weak. Please do not remove anything. Alright, don't Rabid Bite anything. Just play some dumb creature. Or better yet, pass. Just pass. I get so excited when I see these like perfect situations arise, you know, and I just want it to work. I really want it to work. And we are so close. We just need the slowest player I've come across in a while to make up their mind and have them decide on not ruining our plans. Please don't do it. Who is this? Is this Sarkhan? Sarkhan's a nice guy, right? He's just like burning everything down with dragons. Get along great with him. Okay, I don't know why that took so long, but it definitely did. Alright, there's 4. Oh man, do we just go Zagras though? Do I just start getting like super greedy and being real dumb? Ooh, actually wait, we go Ardent. No, I have to do this because it's, again, the only way I get the multiple red for this spell. Because this thing could be stuck in my hand for a while if I don't do this now. And I'm going to attack with this because no, I'm not. I lied. I want to keep that around. And I'm fine if they double block. They don't even double block. They just take 8. Okay, do they lose next turn if we hit a land? Just drop this, hit this, they take 3. Yeah, I mean, I think they just lose no matter what they do. Reach creature 25. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. This will do it though. Could have played Zagras. Maybe should have. Nope, just kidding. GG. This was another ugly game. That could have been over in a minute, and it dragged on for like 5. Okay, we're at win number 6. We're in platinum, which is obviously where we should be. Like, no questions asked. Now let's get a diamond for the first time ever. That'd be fantastic. All right, we're going for win number 7. I am ready to be the buzzsaw against the blue-green deck. Just give me a chance, coach. Let me be on the play again. Let my opponent mulligan again. That's fine. Variance has not been unkind to us this match, for sure. Oh, opponent goes first. That's all right. We can go turn 3 into turn 4. Ardent. Yeah, we'll keep it. I'm wondering, though, is Zagras mad at me now because I didn't play him that round to get the win? Should I have played Zagras? He's going to be on the thumbnail, so he shouldn't be too upset. Ooh, that's a really good draw, actually. Because now we can go Channeler into Rogue, into Electromancer, Minotaur. Wow, 2 Minotaurs. Even better. And we slap you down and you can block. That's really nice. Yeah, Black Bloom Rogue for sure. Okay. Interesting. Actually. No, you're... Alright, so you're Wizard. We play this. Next turn we go Ardent. We have... 3... No, that only gives us 2 land because it's 2 Wizards. 2 and 3. So we could slap down Expedition Champion for free, which isn't too shabby. And I'm 100% not going to use Magmatic Channeler. I learned a lot in the first game I had this thing on the board. Ooh, did our opponent just miss a land drop? That is fantastic. As is finding our Crawling Barrens. Okay. Or, you know what? Actually, do we just, like, slap this down? Because why not? Right? Yeah, let's just do this. Let's not even mess around. I don't think they're going to want to double block the Rogue. They do want to double block the Rogue. Okay, fine. Did not see that coming, but they want to take 5 and trade 1 for 1. Okay. Next turn, play land, play Electromancer. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that math? Is that going to work? Ooh, that's not bad. Alright, if I play this, we get 2 mana back, but that's still going to cost 4. Don't like that. So instead, we're just going to slap the other one down, because that's good Magic the Gathering. And attack for 10. And now we get the old 2 for 1, and they're down to 10. And then next turn, we remove whatever they play. This could be a blue-green deck too. We're not completely out of this being a blue-green deck, and we're just smashing it. And it's kicker. This has to be blue-green. Oh, it's black-green. We're this close to getting our redemption. This close. Now I'm not so sure. Blue-green, I'm 100% convinced we beat. Doesn't matter what they play at this stage. Black-green, though, I still feel pretty good. Unless they remove this. Don't you dare. How could you do that to us? How could you? Don't you understand? Okay, actually, we can go here, because that's 1. Warrior, Wizard. No! I think we just go here. Yeah. Play this. Play this. And then next turn we can play that. The old Teeter Peak Ambusher. Turn this into a 4, 8, 9. So we have lethal with Feed the Swarm to remove something. Hopefully it's not that big, like 6/5 that gains them 3 life. But even still, I feel like we're in a pretty good position. The card that wipes the board, that's, I think, anything that costs 3 or less, is 2 black, which they don't have access to right now. And even multiple creatures, I still feel pretty okay against. How many instants? We have 0 instants and sorceries in the graveyard, as signified by the emblem on it. But we will get 1 in there, I assume, once they figure out what they're playing. Whenever that may be. How we feeling, kitty cat? Good. Nice, we win. We did it, right? 4, 8, 9. We did it. Could have also turned our land into a creature. We got there. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Were they at 9? I may not be very good at math, but I don't care. We finally got to the 7 wins. Well, and by finally, that's not finally. This is the first draft on my account, yeah? Starting off the season strong with a 7-0 draft. I wish it was 7-0. 7-2 draft. Okay, let's just do a quick recap of this deck, because this thing was awesome. We never got the perfect start of Guide into turn 2, into Electromancer, into Shatterskull Minotaur. But I have to say, Ardent Electromancer easily became a top 3 red common for me, just in this draft alone. We drew it way more often than I think I would have expected, and I do not mind at all. This format, aggro works, you just need a lot of 2-drops, and Shatterskull Minotaur should be picked early because this thing's great. Building party into your deck is well worth it. Zagras, completely balanced, and I'm excited that we got to 7 wins. This was really fun. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, my friends. Peace.